Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the case studies of chapter number 4, that is planning. So we have some case studies regarding that chapter. So coming to the first case study, in this case study, the managing director of Puraskar Gift Center Private Limited, Mr. Stanley Anthony, he has called a meeting of the departments in the beginning of the year. In this meeting, he is going to discuss about the budget of the following year that took place. So all of them, they promised that after a week they will come up with their respective budgets, all the managers of the departments. So after 1 week the meeting was again held, and all of the managers, they presented their respective budgets, right? So after a little cutting and clipping, Mr. Anthony, that is the MD of the company, he approved all the budgets of the departments. So all the departmental managers, they were very happy. All of them, they had set their own objectives. They were looking at the objectives. One could say that if whatever objectives they had, the objectives were such that if someone would have looked at that objectives, they would really feel like the company would be getting more and more of profits. So but it so happened that, thinking of so much possible profits, all the managers became so satisfied that they forget to put in some special efforts for the realization, right? So at the end of the year, the results were obtained, but no one had thought of, in other words, we can say, heavy losses instead of profits took place. So now what we have to identify here, we have to identify the concept of management described above. So what it is, first of all, this all called a meeting, discussion, budget, and presented the respective budget, the approval, objectives. This all is related to what? Planning, right? So explain the concept identified in point A. So we have to explain the concept of planning, but in keeping in view, that is, the merits or demerits, or these are the limitations of planning. So here we can say that planning do not guarantee success, as all the plans were set, objectives were set, but what has happened at the end, they forgot to put in some special efforts for its realization. Due to that, what has happened, all the particular plans, all the budgets got in vain, and ultimately the organization was put up in the losses. So this is the case study number 1. Coming to case study number 2, as a part of its comprehensive plan. Whenever word comprehensive comes, that means it is related to strategy. Neeraj Limited decided to combine a new line of activity with its existing footwear business. So identify the type of plan. So it is directly given that the plan is strategy, right? So comprehensive plan, when word comprehensive plan comes, that means it is always strategy. So we have to just give the meaning of that point. Next case study, all business firms would like to increase their sales and earn profits to be successful. So managers, all the managers, they dream of the same. Managers need to work hard, thinking about the future, in making business predictions and achieving targets. So what you have to identify, you have to identify the function of management, identify and discuss briefly any 2 features. So what is the, if we talk about thinking about future, from this line it is clear that it means planning. So planning is what? Thinking in advance, right? So that is planning. So we have to just write features of planning, right? Coming to the next case study, the production manager of the company received the complaint that the quality of goods was not good. So after investigation, they came to know that the machines that were working, they have become very old. That is why they were unable to achieve standardized quality. The production manager developed several opinions by way of solution to this problem. For example, getting the machines repaired, they have several alternatives for that, right? So if possible, taking machines on rent, getting some goods manufactured by, these all are the alternatives available with the production manager. right? So now the CEO of the company wanted the list of the options to be smaller so that thorough study could be taken. In order to make the list, they have decided a particular option. The option is that they will give up all those options which required the investment of more than 10 crores. That is, identify the concept described in the given paragraph. So what is the concept? Where we identify all the alternative courses of action. That means it is the third step of the planning process, where we are identifying alternative courses of action. Now next is give up all those options which require the investment of more than 10 crore. That means what? That is minimum preliminary criteria, as we have discussed in the previous video. What is minimum preliminary criteria? So same, the answer is minimum preliminary criteria. Now coming to the next case study. Rahul decided to start a desert cooler manufacturing business. He sets the targets of earning 20% profit on sale in the first year. So this is what setting objectives, right? So objectives are set by Rahul. Next is he was very concerned about the future prospects of the business which were uncertain. So he was very worried about future, because we know that future is uncertain. For this, he gathered information from the potential market and analyzed that the demand for the wall mounted coolers is increasing day by day. So he used this information as the base for planning. So this is what developing premises, right? So he has already set an objective of earning 20% profit on sales in the first year. This is setting objectives. Second is gathering information from the potential market and setting that information as a base for future planning is what it is, developing premises. Now let's see what we are asked. Identify the function of management involved in the above case. So which function? Planning, obviously. Then enumerate the next two steps which have to be followed by Rahul that relate to the process. So firstly, we know that in the question 20% profit on sales is given. That means what is given? Already the process of planning is given. The first step of planning, that is setting objectives, is given. In the second para, gathered information from the potential market, base for future planning. This means that he has already developed some premises, assumptions have been developed. After that, after 2 points, which is the third step, that is identifying alternative courses, and fourth point is evaluating alternative course of action. Coming to the next one, Mega Limited holds an annual management program. So annual management program every year in the month of March, in which top managerial personnel formulates plan for the next year by analyzing and predicting the future to meet future events effectively. As they are responsible for providing direction to the organization, facts are thoroughly checked, etc. Everything is done. Detailed plans are prepared. Then preliminary investigations are undertaken to find out that whether the plans are okay or whether the plans are viable or not viable. Then it is an intellectual activity, that preliminary investigation, preparing the detailed plans, these are all intellectual activities that are to be taken. Usually rest of the members just implement the plan. Middle managers are neither allowed to deviate from the plans nor are they permitted to act on their own. So the top management ensures that the expenses incurred in formulating the plan justify the benefits derived from it. Now what we need to do is, we just need to state any two limitations and any two features that are discussed. First of all, if we talk about the limitations, the top level managers, they prepare all the plans, and accordingly middle level managers, they have to implement that plans, right? So they cannot make or deviate any changes, or they cannot deviate from the plan. That means what? First limitation means planning reduces creativity. Now second is, the top level management ensures that expenses incurred in formulating the plan justify the benefits derived. So expenses, that means again one limitation, planning involves a huge cost. right? So now coming to the next two features that are discussed, that is personal formulate plan for the next, that means they are planning for the future, so planning is futuristic. Second is we have planning is a mental exercise. How we came to know? From the line, since it is an intellectual activity. So intellectual activity is regarding what? Requiring intelligent imagination and sound judgment. So managers have to intellectual use their use their mind to formulate some plans. Coming to the next question number 7. Once there used to be a big shop by Dulhan Sari Private Limited. It is a very interesting case study. So as a result, there is a big fall in the sales of the company. In order to overcome this problem, the manager, MD of the company got the survey done, market survey done. On the surveys, he arrived at the conclusion that the other companies, they were concentrating on reducing the prices of the product, that is the saris. But he thought instead of concentrating on reducing the prices, they would succeed in the competition by focusing their attention on the quality of the saris. So they aimed that attracting customers would preferred quality. Who would prefer quality? We will attract only those customers. So to make it possible to attract the customers, they would sell only the designer sarees that were made of the modern clothes. So they would use their efforts to have variety and decoration. The managing director also estimated the extra expenditure of 8 crore to translate the scheme into reality. So here, identify the type of plan described in the paragraph. Which is that plan? That is strategy. And how we came to know that it is a strategy? Because here in the line it is written that they could succeed in the competition by focusing their attention on the quality. So that is what, that is we can say the strategy, Ranniti of the managing director, right? So next is what they are asking, identify the steps taken by the company by quoting the relevant line to implement the plan. So first is we have determining long term objectives. So to make it possible, till made from modern clothes. So it is to make it possible. What they were doing, they were only focusing upon the modern saris, that means the designer saris, right? So next is adopting a particular course of action to achieve objectives. So what was that objective? The objective was the managing director, he wanted to convert that idea into reality, right? So next is we have allocating resources to achieve the objectives. That is, we have 3 points that are quoting the steps that are taken by the company. Next is we have the next case study. Mrs. Neeraj Dhariwal, they are she is the MD of Pashu Food Limited, held a meeting with the sales manager in order to fix the target of sales for the following year. For this purpose, she studied the sales trend of the previous 5 years, right? So she came with up that she wanted to increase the sales of the companies were increasing at the rate of 30% every year from the last 5 years. So for this she did the market survey also, and she came to know that the biggest competing company which was running in losses was planning to leave the business and enter into some new business. So Mrs. Neeraj Dhariwal, they just took that company as granted that yes, definitely they are going to leave the business and they are going to start some other business. So she changed her plan. She said, now instead of getting or increasing the sales every year by 30%, now we will be doubling up our target. So Mrs. Dhariwal doubled the target from previous year. So all the department managers were directed, each and everything was done, plans were prepared. Now the sales manager kept a close watch over the sales rate of his company and the activities of the competing company. And after some time, he felt that the competing company is not leaving the current situation, but it is planning to improve its business. So the managing director called an urgent meeting of all the departments so as to make some changes in the plan. Now identify the different stages of planning described. First of all, taking it for granted line, it means we are just preparing some assumptions, taking it for granted that a company would definitely enter some other business. This is an assumption or premises developed by the company. Second is we have setting objectives. So already the objective was set. Objective was Mrs. Dhariwal doubled the target from the previous year. So this was setting objectives. Implementing the plan, so all the managers, they were directed to make the respective preparations to achieve this plan, right? So after that we have follow up. So when the management, they have already prepared the plans, they have implemented that plan. After some time he felt that the company was not leaving its current situation but was planning to for the improvement in their business. So this is the line that is quoting follow up action, right? Coming to the next case study, we have Mata Auto Limited is manufacturing different types of commercial vehicles. Their sales were rupees 200 crore in the previous year, so they decided to increase their sale during that current year. So this increasing the sale is what it is an objective. So it conducted internal as well as external audits for the same. Through internal audit, they analyzed the strengths and weaknesses, and from the external, they came to know about the opportunities and threats that are constantly changing in the business environment. Comprehensive plan. Again, I have told that comprehensive plan means strategy. They were preparing, keeping into view the business environment, and the necessary resources were also located to achieve the target. The company directed its offices throughout the country to follow the plan. The company's commitment to develop effective plans to achieve a consistent increase in sales has ensured its continual growth over the past one decade. So we are just focusing, we just have to identify and explain the two types of plans discussed. So what are those plans? In the third line, we have already seen that the company decided to increase sales by 20% during the current year. That means it is objectives. Then second type of plan is we have comprehensive plan. Comprehensive plan means it is strategy. So you just have to explain the both. Next is we have the 10th. 2 years ago, Madhu completed her degree in food technology. So she worked for a company which was manufacturing chutneys, pickles and murabbas. So she was not very happy with the company, and she decided to have her own organic processing unit for the same. So she set the objectives and the targets and formulated an action plan to achieve the same. So what is her objective? To earn 10% profit on the amount invested in the first year. So it was decided that raw material like fruits etc. will be purchased on 3-month credit. So 3-month credit is involved where in the policy plan, right? So next is she also decided to follow the steps required for marketing of the product. So steps in chronological order are what? Procedures. Next is we have Mohan also prepared a statement showing the number of workers that will be required in the factory throughout the year. So when number comes, that means it is a budget, right? Next is Madhu informed Mohan about her sales target for different products area wise for the forthcoming quarter. While working on the production table, a penalty of rupees 100 per day for not wearing the caps, gloves, and this was. So whenever we talk about a rule is what it is, a particular statement that is to be followed by everyone in the organization, and if someone do not follow that particular statement, then they should be ready for the consequences. Now here, if any of the worker is not wearing the cap or gloves or apron, then what they have to do is they have to pay rupees 100 as a penalty, right? So now quoting lines from the above para, we just need to identify the types of plan. So firstly, as we have discussed that 10%, earn 10% on the amount invested is what? Objectives. Decided that raw materials etc. will be purchased on 3-month credit, that is a policy. Steps required as a procedure. Budget is prepared, the number of workers that will be required in the factory, that is a budget. Then penalty of 100 rupees, that is a consequence, so that is a rule. So this is what they have given. Next is same, the case study is same as we have done in the 10th one. So here again breads and biscuits is there. The person is not happy with the company and he has decided to start his own bread and biscuits company, right? So that is why he decided the objectives and he has planned. So for the first year he wants to earn 50% profit on the amount invested, that is an objective again. Then all the raw material and etc. will be purchased on 2 months credit. So 2 months credit is what? Again a policy we can call it. Next is steps, follow the steps required. So follow the steps required means a procedure, and prepared a statement showing the requirement of workers. That means again it is in numerical form, so it is a budget. Penalty of 150 per day, it is what? A rule. So same, we have to just give the lines and identify the different types of plans discussed. Having transformed 2500 Kirana stores across 8 cities in the virtual supermarket, the startup QuickBiz further decided in advance, that means planning is being done or conducted, to collaborate with 15,000 to 20,000 stores owners in top cities of the country by the end of his year. So this is what his objective. The company has set its eye on digitizing over 1 lakh Kirana stores over the next 18 to 24 months. So that is again a objective. Identify and explain the step in the process of one of the functions of management. So what step it is? The processes, the planning process, and the step involved is setting objectives. Now setting objectives is the first and the foremost step that is to be performed. Also explain the last step to be performed by QuickBiz. So last step, the 7th step of planning process is follow up action. So follow up action is the last step of planning process. Next is we have in 2015 Naveen left his luxurious life in Mumbai, so where he worked as a manager for Bluebirds. He shifted to Begumpur, Chhattisgarh to fulfill the dream of his grandmother for converting their 25-acre ancestral property into a fertile farm. So he set out specific goals along with the achieving activities to be performed to achieve the goal. So that means setting up of objectives. He learnt every activity from filling the land to sowing each and everything. To aid farmers, he launched his own company, Innovative Agriculture Solution Private Limited. It was initially very difficult for him, as no one would trust an urban youth telling you about the farming who already knows about everything about farming. But when everything was discussed in detail, the farmer started taking an interest. He wanted to ensure that the future events meet effectively the best interest of the company. Through sales forecasting, he prepared an annual plan for the production. So annual plan is being prepared here. Next is he also found that the farmers grew only paddy, which was just an activity of 3 to 4 months, and in the remaining months the land was just idle. So he not only identified but also evaluated all the alternatives through which the farms could be utilized for the remaining months. Through correct foresight and logical and systematic thinking based on analysis of the facts, all the alternatives were examined and evaluated. He presented the plans to the farmer, and after harvesting paddy, they could grow vegetables. So the above case highlights the features of one of the functions of management. What is that function? That function is planning. So we have to just focus on the features of planning. So now first is, as we have focused, as I have written objectives, so this line codes the objectives. In the second, where second point is written, that is the we can say developing premises. Where third is written, it is identifying all the alternative courses of action. Fourth is it correct foresight and systematic thinking based on analysis of facts. It is evaluating the alternatives, and after evaluating we know that we have to select an alternative. So vegetables could be grown is an alternative that has been selected, and after selecting we have to implement, and after implementing what we have to do is we have to follow up the action. But here you are just required to talk about the planning, that is the function of management, and you just have to identify the features of planning according to the given paragraph, right? So we know that planning focuses on achieving objectives, as we have already done. Future events, that means planning is done for the future. In the third part, that is identified but evaluated, that means it involves decision making. Alternatives are to be identified and alternatives are to be evaluated. Then we have the next one, it is a mental exercise, as we have to logically think, foresight, systematic thinking is taking place, that means it is a mental exercise. Next is we have Suzanne, a home science graduate from a reputed college. She has recently done a cookery course, so she wished to start her own venture with a goal to provide healing food at reasonable prices. She decided her idea with her teacher, and after analyzing various options, she started her business venture. This shortlisted the option to resell ready-made and ready-to-make vegetable shakes, etc. So they both weighted the pros and cons of the same. So name the function of management being discussed. So what is that? That is planning. Also briefly discuss any 3 limitations of planning. So here, as in A, it is written above, we have to identify the function and we have to give any one of its characteristics. Then next is also give any 3 limitations for the same, right? Next is we have the manager of Junjunwala big retail shop, Mr. Prem Kamboj, fixed the target that in the following year the sales will be boosted from 100 crore to 200. So this is what objectives, setting objectives. Also he ensured that for the achievement of the target, finance and manpower will be easily arranged. So this is developing premises, right? Mr. Kamboj was still planning and he had to go on a long leave for a sudden. Now he was just looking forward to whom to give the responsibility. The problem before he has given the responsibility to Mrs. Janki Pandey. So now all the activities were to be undertaken by her. The problem before her was to achieve the target that was set by Mr. Kamboj. So she has several options, that means she was identifying alternative options. So these all were the alternative options that she was having. After deliberately going through all the options deeply, she arrived at the conclusion the target could easily be achieved by concentrating more on advertisement. So this is selecting an alternative. Then she did the same means she implemented the plan. She continually kept a watch, that means it is follow up action. So let's see what they are asking. Identify the management function that is described, that is planning. And what else? Write about the process of function identified in point A by quoting the relevant line. So you have to just quote the lines, that these are the lines: setting objective, developing premises, step by step. Now we have the last question for today, that is Saurabh Jain set up a telecom business in Nasik. Now with an ambitious target of reaching out 90% of Indian population within 1 year. So that is an objective for him. He chose this business on believe that the demand means again setting or developing premises. To fulfill such an ambitious target, he had to either acquire an existing, so this is what existing telecom business, or collaborate, whatever. So this is identifying alternative courses. He assessed the proposals of different companies with earning per share, etc. So this is what it is evaluating. And the last is well, that projections may change if the country's economic policies get modified. So the above paragraph discusses some of the steps of one function. So that function is planning. Obviously, by quoting the lines, we have to explain that which is that step. So first is setting objectives. How we came to know 90% of the Indian population he was targeting. So that is setting objectives. Secondly, after setting objectives, he chose this business on belief that the demand. So on belief, that means it is developing premises or assumptions. Third is we have identifying alternative courses of action. So as he had to either do this or that, so that is identifying alternative courses. And last is we have the evaluating alternative courses. So he assessed the proposals of different companies. That means evaluating courses of action. So this was all about today. Now the homework is that you have to go through your case studies and then analyze about the same, right? So for the time being, stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, and stay indoors. Thank you.